Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's reading vlog. So, currently I'm getting a very late start on this week's reading vlog because it's almost 8 o'clock at night, and I haven't really had too much to update on as far as reading. As far as what I'm currently reading, I'm still reading Otherworld by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller. I need to finish this tonight because it's due back at the library tomorrow, and I have no more renewals left on it, so I need to finish this tonight, whether I like it or not. And then on ebook, I managed to finish the Summer of Jordi Perez and the Best Burger in Los Angeles by Amy Spalding earlier today when I was working out, and I gave that a 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It's actually the first contemporary that I have ever read with a lesbian romance. It's a first for me, so I'm very proud of myself. That has been one of my goals for years, to read more LGBTQIA+ romances, and the ones I have read in the past have been male-male romances. So this is my first female-female romance in contemporary, so that's awesome. Anyways, besides that, I haven't really done much reading today. I finished the Summer Dirty Perez and then came back into my room, got my 2 videos that needed to go up today on my YouTube channel. So those are up. I'll link those both down below. That's, of course, last week's reading vlog and my January wrap-up. So those went up today, and as far as what I have planned for the rest of the night, I need to write some blog posts that are going to go up tomorrow on my blog, which is always linked down below. I know, shameless plug, but again, they're always linked down below. And I need to finish Otherworld. So that's my plan for the rest of the night. So I don't know if I'll update you guys at any point in time tonight. So if not, I will see you in the morning. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. So I haven't updated in 2 days because I really haven't had much to update on. Monday night, I did manage to finish Otherworld by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars, so that is now back at the library. I did really enjoy it, and I'm excited to continue on with that series. I think it might be a duology, but I could be wrong. It was really good, though. So anyways, after that, I moved on to City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This is the 6th and final book in the Mortal Instruments series, and I am so ready to be done with the series. As far as my thoughts and feelings on this book, I'm not very far into it. It's almost 700 pages, and I'm page 94. I am liking it so far. It definitely got to a positive note for me. You guys know my thoughts and feelings, but if you are new, I've had a love-hate relationship with this series for the most part since I read book number 2. Actually, I originally said book number 4, but going back to last July when I first started reading this series, I didn't really like City of Ashes. That was a 3.5 star rating for me. So that one, let's see, quick overview of my ratings for all the books in Mortal Instruments. So if you guys are new, this is what my ratings have been. So book number 1, City of Bones, was a 4 star read for me. Book number 2, City of Ashes, like I said, it was a 3.5 star read for me. City of Glass, which was book number 3, was a 4.5 star for me. That was my favorite book in the series so far, and in the Shadowhunter world as well. Then moving on to book number 4, which is City of Fallen Angels, I gave that 3 stars. This is where my love for the series went downhill a little bit. And then moving on to City of Lost Souls, I gave that 2 stars. I really did not like City of Lost Souls. So my expectations going into the 6th and final book were mixed, and for the most part, like I said, it did get off on a strong suit for me, so I'm hoping that it will stay that way. For the most part, this book has really good reviews on Goodreads, so that's really good. Everybody seems to love the Mortal Instruments series from what I've seen. I feel like I might be the only one, but I'm hoping it will finish off on strong, because that is what I'm currently reading. And then moving on to my ebook, I am currently reading Carbon Run. I cannot remember the author's name off the top of my head. I am so sorry. I will insert the author's name here for you guys. But that is a dystopian book. I actually got an ARC of last summer. It came out in August of last year, so I'm a little late to read this, but I am really liking it so far. It's a dystopian thriller. So it takes place in a world where global warming is kind of taken over, and they have restrictions on the use of different natural resources, so it's really good. I'm really liking it so far. So that is what I am currently reading. I also forgot to mention this, I am still reading Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King on audio. I only have 2 hours left in that, and oh my gosh, still so good. Still really enjoying it. I cannot wait to see where it wraps up. I'm hoping to finish that tonight because I have to finish writing my blog post for today, and I also have to do homework. So I have plenty of time to finish that up. But that is it for now, and I will check with you guys a little bit later in the night. Hey guys, happy Friday. So it's been a couple of days since I last updated. I really haven't had much to update on since Wednesday. Let's see what has gone on. I've been focusing a lot of my time on school and other stuff that I'm not going to go into in this video, but let's see what's going on. I have, again, focused a lot of my time on school. I've applied to a couple more jobs, and that's about it. Not much reading done as I would like. So, currently I'm on page 148 of City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. This book I am liking. I've had a couple of problems with it, but those are the problems I've had with mostly the past couple of books in the series, but they're getting better as the plot goes along. This is almost 700 pages, so things could change, but I'm hoping that I will still end up enjoying this book in the end, because I really do want to go into the rest of the Shadowhunter books with positive feelings towards the characters and the plot, because even though I haven't had the best relationship with the series, I do enjoy Cassandra Clare as an author. I think her writing style is really great. I don't know if her characters and plot are my favorite in her romance too, but I do really like her writing style. So hopefully this book is good, and I will like the rest of the Shadowhunter books as well. But that's about it. Today has been a pretty busy day. I had to go to campus today to have a meeting with one of my advisors for something, and then I came home for like an hour and a half, and then I had a job interview, and I'm waiting to hear back on that. So I'm crossing my fingers I officially have a job by the end of this week, but who knows at this point. But that's about it. So I have a couple of videos to edit. Actually, I already did one, so I technically have one more to edit, and then I'm going to read afterwards. So I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Happy Saturday, everybody. So it's been a long day. It's 9:30 at night, and I really haven't done too much reading today, or since I last updated you guys yesterday. Not too much reading done. As far as what I did get done, because I did do some reading, I am currently on page 234 of City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare, and I am really liking it for the most part. There is some problems I've had with the entire series are very prominent in this book, but they're not as bad as they have been in the past 5. So far it's very decent, I would say. If it was to end up right now, I'd probably be giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, more closer to a 3.75, 4 stars. It's up there. It's pretty good. It reminds me a lot of City of Glass, which was my favorite book in the Immortal Instruments, so hopefully it will stay that way, and I will end up maybe getting it a higher rating once I'm done. This is almost 750 pages long. When I said earlier in this vlog how I thought it was closer to 700 pages long, it's over 700 pages long, so I'm actually kind of flying my way through it. That's how far I am, so hopefully I can finish this up by Monday for you guys, but who knows at this point. So that is everything as far as reading that I have done since I listed you guys yesterday. Today was a busy day. Me and my parents went out and did errands all day. We went out to lunch and did errands, and that was about it. Came home, and I was studying for an exam I have on Monday for psychology, and I was listening to the Bruins game, so that's pretty much all I did. Not much reading done otherwise, like I said. Other than that, I figured I would show you guys this. So I got this in the mail from Amazon, and I originally saw this, I'm like, do I really need this? And I got back in my mind, I'm like, no, I don't really need this, but I'm going to order it anyways. So, if you guys have seen any of my previous vlogs, you would know I've been a massive ACOTAR fangirl recently. I bought an entire sweatshirt that had the members of the Night Court's names on it. I don't know why. I woke up one day and all I wanted to do was read ACOTAR fan fiction. So I ordered the sweatshirt. I have a reread of ACOTAR going on at the end of the month. I have been fangirling hard over ACOTAR recently. And I saw this on Amazon, like I said, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. So it's a tote bag, and it says, oh, if I can get untangled, looking for my rice sand in a world full of Tamlins. Yeah, it's a better angle of it for you guys because the straps were in the way. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh gosh, what am I gonna use this for? I don't know. Probably when I go to like Barnes and Noble, I'll probably bring this with me. Nobody at my school is gonna understand because other than you guys here on YouTube, I don't know anybody besides maybe my mom and my uncle who are active readers like myself. So yeah, and they haven't even read this series, which is a shame because I really want them to. But I love this tote bag and I will definitely be using it, whether it's at school, whether it's at Barnes & Noble, or when I'm shopping, or at dance. It will be used, and I will probably be using it a lot when I do use it. And I will have a link to it down below if you guys are interested in checking this out, if you guys are massive ACOTAR fangirls like I am. And if you guys are excited about the new book coming out in May, let me know in the comments, because I pre-ordered my copy the other day, and I am so excited and not emotionally ready at the same time for ACOFAS to come out. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be one hell of an emotional book. So that is it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and go read, and if I don't check in with you guys later tonight, I will check in with you guys in the morning. Hey guys, happy Sunday. So it is just about 7 o'clock at night. It's been a really long day, so I haven't had any time to read or update on anything at all today, but I'm gonna update you guys on what I have read since last night. So last night I was on page like 234 of City of Heavenly Fire, and now I'm on page, and my bookmark fell out, great, 302. So just under halfway through the book. So hopefully I should finish this either tonight or tomorrow. Maybe I'll probably most likely finish this in next week's reading vlog. So you guys will probably see my thoughts and feelings on this either at the end of this week's reading vlog tomorrow or sometime next week. But it is really good so far. Still has some problems that I've had with this entire series. Actually, not just the moral instruments, but even the infernal devices I had some of the same problems with. But it's not the plot, it's not the writing style. I actually really like Cassandra Clare's writing style and the way she's able to make a very engaging plot. That's the one thing I really do like about the Shadowhunter books. It's mostly the characters and the romance that have driven me nuts. But, you know, this is a good concluding novel so far. So that is that. Other than that, I haven't read anything today because this entire day I was spending a lot of time with family. So today I woke up and I went to a baptism. Two of my cousins were getting baptized today. Now, I don't really talk about religion on my YouTube channel because I'm not really a religious person. I was raised Catholic, but I consider myself agnostic, which means I'm not an atheist, but I'm not too religious at the same time. So that's why I really never talk about religion here on the channel. I have been mentioned in a couple of videos, but anyways, that happened today. So we were up in New Hampshire for that, and then we literally just got home like not even an hour ago. So I haven't had time to read, but that's it. So right now I'm going to be doing homework for psychology because I have a big exam tomorrow, so I need to study for that, and then I will try and read while the Bruins game is going on. So that's that. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay everybody, so I'm back with another quick update. It's currently 9:45, and I have done a little bit of reading since I last video you guys. I went into bath and took about an hour long bath so I could do some reading in there. So now I decided to just continue reading City of Heavenly Fire when I was in the bath. I normally read ebooks, but I figured why not. So I'm now on page 380, and once again still enjoying it for the most part. Still there is still some problems with it, but I know I feel like I've said this for like the 100th time this vlog, but I think this is so much better than the past two. This is close to becoming like one of my top favorite books in the series. As of right now, City of Glass, which was the third book in the World Instruments, is my favorite. That was the only book in the series I even gave close to a 5 stars. The most of the books, actually all of the books, have been 4.5 stars and under. So this is close to becoming one of my favorites. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but I am really liking it. I honestly, I don't know if anybody else has had this feeling before, but for some reason this book has reminded me a lot of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, which is the final book in a Harry Potter series. I don't know. The vibes of this book are giving me vibes that I had when I read the Deathly Hallows for the first time. So I don't know if it's just me, but that's what I'm feeling right now. Have to do some history homework because, again, I have another history test tomorrow, which I completely forgot about. So I'm going to do that and then continue on reading this and get as far as I can in this tonight. And yeah, so that's it for now, and I will check in with you guys either before I go to bed or in the morning. Okay, everybody, so it's now Monday, and it's time to wrap up this week's reading vlog. So this week I managed to read a total of 3 books. The first one of those is Test the Road by Rachel Hartman. That was an arc I got from NotGalley that comes out on February 27th, and I ended up giving that a 4 out of 5 stars. The next book I read this month, or this week I should say, is The Summer of Jordi Perez and the Best Burger in LA by Amy Spalding, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars as well. That comes out on April 3rd. And the last book I managed to finish this week was Otherworld by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars as well. All of my books I read this week were 4 out of 5 stars. And yeah, that is everything I read this week. As far as what I am currently reading, I am currently on page 402 of City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. As far as my ebook, I am 55% into Carbon Run by J.G. Foliansby. I'm so sorry if I said the author's name wrong. And on audio, I am still listening to Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King, which I am 10.5 hours into. So hopefully I will finish that this week. But that is everything that I read this week, as well as what I am currently reading. So without that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I'll be sure to have all the books I read this week linked down below if you guys are interested in checking those out, along with all my social media links. So those will include my Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, blog, as well as a link to my book club. Again, those are always linked down below for you guys. And with all being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you soon for another video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!